what better place to start with our friend Alec, whose speech is called, Tell Me Something Good.
All right. Thank you. Come on. I don't know. Can you guys hear me? Yes? No? All right. My name is Alec McChesney, and tonight I am here to talk to you about the philosophy of Tell Me Something Good. Now, you guys just gave me a standing ovation, but I know what you're thinking. Why is this guy up here? Certainly you're asking yourself, why did they put him first? And a lot of you are thinking it's because I like to hear myself talk a lot. And that is absolutely true. There is a lot of merit to it. But the real answer is that I genuinely believe that everybody has the power to choose happiness and gratitude over everything else. Now, I'm going to hit you with a truth bomb really quick. Life can suck. Life is really difficult. And I'm going to hit you with another one. I do not have all the answers. In fact, I am not up here to tell you that there's one solution that can fit all of our problems. And I definitely don't want to be a preacher tonight. But what I can tell you is that we can choose that happiness and gratitude over everything else, all right? Now, I said life can suck, and it's true. I'm going to tell you a short story about a 19-year-old kid who, at this time in his life, was grappling with his parents' divorce, leaving home for the first time, and trying to play college soccer and tearing his ACL 3 times. I'm going to pause really quick. The slides, I can't look at those. This is all impromptu right now, so you don't need to look at the slides. This 19-year-old kid was struggling with all of this, and he had 3 ACL surgeries in about 2 to 3 years. And he developed an addiction to the pills that he was prescribed by the doctors. Went to 3 different universities, felt like dropping out, didn't think he had any purpose or vision in life. And frankly, negativity consumed his every day. It compounded nonstop. He sought out negative people, negative experiences, and it was his daily emotion, and it got worse every step of the way. And it wasn't until he realized that life wasn't out to get him. In fact, life in this world isn't even about him. It was about so much more than that. It was about all of the people that he shared experiences with and that he was able to meet along the way. And that realization led to 2 things. 1, the Tell Me Something Good movement was started, and 2, I went from being that 19, 20-year-old kid who felt like he didn't have a purpose in life to being here tonight talking to you guys on this stage, which is still pretty surreal to me that I'm doing this. But really, what the Tell Me Something Good movement is, it's not something that tries to hide the negativity, right? Bad days happen, bad things happen, and we're not here to say that it can't be negative or it's not, or we're going to pretend that it didn't happen, or I can turn any negative into a positive, because you can't do that. In fact, it's the exact opposite. The Tell Me Something Good movement believes that we can put the negative on the table, look at it its eyes and see it for what it is, but still have the courage to choose positivity and focus on something that we're grateful for and that we're happy for. And that's how it actually started. Is I took videos of myself every day and I sent them to my friends, my family members, colleagues, and strangers, and I said, listen, this is what's happening. It's negative right now, but my Tell Me Something Good moment of the day is blank. And then I would ask them, I would say, hey, tell me something good. And what I learned was I actually got more enjoyment from their Tell Me Something Good, whether that was going to a game or talking to a loved one or honestly just cooking dinner for the first time and being a grown-up. Right? That made me incredibly happy. And just like how I realized before that negativity compounds and is everywhere, so is positivity. And if we open up our arms to have those conversations and have positivity in our life, it too can really control us in an unbelievable way. Now, I'm going to finish with 3 of my favorite kind of Tell Me Something Good stories or moments that I've had, over the years, and I'm going to give you a challenge, not only for tonight, but for the rest of your life, if I can do that. The first one is when someone excels at what they do. It's not me golfing, it might not be me standing up here, but when someone is really good at what they do and they love it, there is so much passion involved. It could be a musician or an artist or a teacher or a coach. And when they get to do that and they fulfill their purpose and they feel it, there's nothing better to watch, and there's nothing better to bask in and really be grateful for that you got to experience that. The second is when that kind of light bulb clicks on for an individual. For me, it was when I kind of realized that I wanted to be a journalist. I got a tattoo on my arm to prove it, and I really wanted to fulfill that dream, and that's what happened. For other people, it might be realizing that 7 times 7 is 49. It might be a coach. It might be a teacher, whatever it is. But when you have that light bulb moment click on, there's nothing better to experience that with other people. And what you'll learn is that by engaging with them, it again brings more value than it would if you were doing it yourself. The third thing, and this is arguably my favorite, and I think if we could all take this out, it would be unbelievable, is the simple things in life. We put so much pressure on ourselves every day, and I think the pandemic has proven that over and over again at work, at home, in school, wherever we're at. And the simple things like cooking, going for a walk, connecting with a loved one, or just honestly taking some alone time to read a book can be unbelievable. And I can't tell you how many times when I would ask somebody to tell me something good, I kind of expected it to be something like awesome, and it was just like, actually, I went to bed at 9 o'clock last night, and it was awesome. And that's incredible because that is a simple joy in life, right? Or the kids slept through the night. And this slide right here, you can look at this one, right? There is just so much positivity in the world when we do look for it, and it can compound. Now, my challenge for you today and from here on out is to be a pillar of positivity in a world that has become increasingly disconnected and negative. And it seems like, one of those statements that I say, and it's like, yeah, what does that actually mean? Well, I think there's a lot of meaning to that. One, it's a look for the positivity. So if you're having a bad day, a bad week, a bad month, year, whatever it is, ask yourself, what can you be grateful for? What is the thing that you get the most enjoyment out of, and how can you do that, right? Treat yourself to that moment, even if it is fleeting and it's only there for a couple of minutes. But if that doesn't work, then I beg of you to go outside of yourself and ask your friends, your family, your colleagues, and even a stranger to tell you something good. Because I promise that it will work. So I honestly was pretty fast there, guys. Every time I did that, it was like 6 minutes long, and so I'm done. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to all stand up. There's a bunch of people on the live camera right now because we're live thanks to Cohagen and the team over there. So we're going to give them a loud celebration, and then we're going to let everybody know on live who maybe didn't realize how awesome that speech was that we're all really excited, and we're going to introduce the next group. Is that a deal? All right, ready? Here we go. There we go. Thank you.